Need some coins for golden tickets? Head on over to rockbottomcoins.com for the safest and cheapest coins anywhere. Use code Zirksee at checkout for a 10% discount on your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What is going on, guys? It is Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and the setting might look a little bit weird, but I will get right into explaining that. Now, if you guys have no idea what the Rookie Premier promo is, I actually had to go all the way back to Madden 17 to show you guys exactly what this is. Now, essentially, if you guys maybe started off late this year, or you just started in general in the beginning of this year, it was your first year in Madden, or you guys played last year but you didn't really know how to do all this, I'm going to let you know about the Rookie Premier promo that should be coming out extremely soon in Madden 19, or Madden 18 for Madden 19. So essentially what you're going to be able to do is I actually went back and I checked out my old video that I made and also a couple of other YouTubers' videos just to kind of confirm this, but unfortunately it's not in the sets anymore because they actually took it out. I think like the day Madden 18 released, they took it out of the set. But you guys can see there is a ton of sets in Madden 17 that we do not have in Madden 18, which is absolutely crazy. How many promos we're missing, which that might be a separate video, honestly, just explaining how they really messed up with a ton of different promos. But let me explain to you guys what the Rookie Premier is, and I'm also going to go over exactly who I think could be a candidate for a Rookie Premier in Madden 18, and I'll go over back to Madden 18 to show you guys those. But for Madden 17, here's what happened. So, essentially what they did was, if you guys have no idea what Rookie Premier promo is, you complete sets in Madden 18, and you will get a rookie card for Madden 19. Now, when they brought out the sets, what they actually said was that you're not going to be able to get any more upgrades after December, which means we wouldn't have gotten any Team of the Year, and we wouldn't have gotten, I believe, any of the draft promo. Now, that actually didn't come to life. That was a lot. So basically, if you guys did Marshawn Lattimore, which he was a Rookie Premier, and he was definitely extremely good. One guy that did do extremely good, he got a lot of different upgrades, but wasn't a Rookie Premier, was Kareem Hunt. If you guys did Myles Garrett, you ended up getting his Team of the Year card, which was a 96, I want to say. If you did Marshawn Lattimore, you ended up getting a 97, and he actually got NFL honors. And they actually made him a higher overall card, which they said they wouldn't do. And the same thing with, I can't seem to remember who it was. But there was another rookie who got a decent upgrade who shouldn't have because it was past December. But we have a Deshaun Watson who got a 95 overall card. If you guys picked Deshaun Watson, then you got a 95. Now, I'm sure a lot of you people, if you did play Madden 17, you made the same mistake as me. Now, I got Corey Davis as my elite card, which you guys can see. It definitely looks a lot different from Madden 18. But I ended up choosing Corey Davis for my Rookie Premier, 99 overall. Now, it's probably going to be the same for Madden 19, or for Madden 18 anyways, where you get a 99 overall card of the player that you choose as well. And obviously the card looks pretty good, 95 speed, 96 catch, 96 back catch, 98 release, 92 route running, 96 catching traffic, and a 95 jumping. In my opinion, I thought this would be like the best option, and I'll probably go over my best options in Madden 18. Now, we don't know exactly who's going to get a set, but I can pretty much kind of guess around. But Corey Davis, obviously, didn't do the best. I believe his highest overall card that I got was an 85, and I think that was for the playoff version, so a lot of people just like me took Corey Davis, and it definitely did not pay off for us. But with that being said, essentially what happens was they bring out MUT rewards, which we had, and I believe they also had solo challenges, which you could get collectibles. Now, I believe there were 84 overall of these Rookie Premier players, and essentially what you need to do was add 4 Rookie Premier players into a set to get one Elite Rookie Premier badge. Now, it cost about 100,000 coins, so 25k each, 84 overall player, to end up getting one of these Elite token badges for the Rookie Premiers, and then you needed 10 of them to actually do Rookie Premier. So it cost about 1 million coins per Rookie Premier player to do. Now, with that being said, there was a decent amount of MUT rewards. We actually got Rookie Premier players, and I believe even badges as well. And I think there was solo challenge to also get Rookie Premier players. So in total, I don't think it costs that much because of the MUT rewards and everything. I think it only cost me about 200k to do Corey Davis, which is definitely worth it because first off, you get a 99 overall card in Madden 17, which you will get in Madden 18. That is a pretty good card. And then, of course, start of Madden 19, which they should have in Madden 18, their rating, like their Ultimate Team ratings, because on the side of Corey Davis, it showed that he was a 73 overall in the Madden 17 promo when it was actually out. So I'm sure Madden 18 will also say what their overalls are going to be. And there were quite a few different options. So with that being said, that exactly is the Rick Premier promo. Basically, should be getting MUT rewards, maybe solo challenges, and there's going to be sets that probably will cost about the same. So expect to be paying about 1 million coins per Rookie Premier player, but if it pays off, it's definitely worth it. Like this year in Madden 17, I believe the best player you could have chose to do in Madden 16 as a Rookie Premier would have been Ezekiel Elliott, because obviously he went ham. And the man got a Team of the Year card, which you also got with the Rookie Premier. And in Madden 18, of course, Marshawn Lattimore was one of the best ones because he got a 97 overall card. And with that being said, I'm actually going to go ahead and hop back over to Madden 18 and show you guys which rookies, if they do get a Rookie Premier promo card, which I assume that they will, which ones I believe are the best ones to do. I would stay away from QBs, but if you guys absolutely want to choose a quarterback, that's a tough one. Now, you could go with Baker. He's on the Browns now, and the odds that he does end up taking over for Tyrod, in my opinion, probably pretty high. It's kind of a risky choice. Sam Darnold for the Jets. Again, he'll probably start sometime over McCown, but he's on the Jets. His best receiver is like Robbie Anderson. Do you really want to take him? In terms of other QBs, I believe I have Rosen and Josh Allen. One QB I actually think, if you guys were going to go with the quarterback, would actually be kind of a sleeper, would be Rosen. I personally am not too high on Josh Allen. I don't know how he's going to play, but Josh Rosen, honestly, Sam Bradford's knee is, of course, not the best. So the odds that he gets injured again, probably pretty high. So Josh Rosen with Larry Fitzgerald, David Johnson, and I mean, he could definitely do some work. So if you're looking to do a quarterback, if you absolutely need to, I guess Josh Rosen would be your guy. But in my opinion, I would stay completely away from QBs. Josh Rosen, in my opinion, the best quarterback if you're going to do a QB. If you're planning on doing a wide receiver, like I said, you kind of want to do depth positions. When it comes to wide receivers, there's basically 2 wide receivers that got drafted in the first round and that should probably both get cards. Calvin Ridley and DJ Moore. Now, here's one thing. Julio Jones. That's basically all I got to say about Calvin Ridley. I really don't think he's going to get that many yards or that many targets in general. Julio doesn't even get used in the red zone, and Ridley is 6'1", who's shorter than Julio. So do you really think he's going to get that many red zone targets? Probably not. DJ Moore, on the other hand, could be quite the weapon for the Carolina Panthers. So if you want to go DJ Moore, definitely not the worst option in my opinion. Now, when it comes to the regular 96 and 97s, another person I hope would get a Rookie Premier card, and I have to say, if he does, I might personally look into it just kind of off of hope that he's great. And that's going to be Tremayne Edmonds. Now, the reason I would say go with Tremayne Edmonds is because if you take a look at his stats, the man is 6'5", with 91 speed. That's crazy. Now, of course, he's a 96 overall card, but he has 91 speed already with 6'5". Now, starting off the beginning of Madden 19, I can't tell you what his speed's going to be, but I can tell you he's 6'5". As long as he has even decent speed, he could be a great user linebacker, even just a depth position guy, like a cheap, well, it'd technically be free for you guys, and if you get lucky and he ends up striking, and he has a great season for the Bills, then you could get in luck, or even just get a couple Team of the Weeks or whatever, and you have yourself a budget beast in Tremayne Edmonds, if he does end up getting a card. Another guy that I would say possibly go with is Minka Fitzpatrick, who did fall all the way to the Dolphins. And, of course, he's a free safety. You don't know. I'm pretty sure they're playing him as safety. Could play basically free safety or cornerback, who they're playing him at. Minka Fitzpatrick, definitely another nice guy. In my opinion, guys, I would basically go with depth position. So, wide receiver, halfback is another one, which is kind of but at the same time, I do have somebody in mind for that. Ron Smith, another middle linebacker, 89 speed, 97 pursuit, 96 hit power, 95 block shed. You're really looking to get super lucky with the pick. I, of course, went with Unfortunately, a wide receiver last year didn't end up doing too good. Bradley Chubb, who is now, of course, with Von Miller, another guy you could definitely see getting some pretty good cards. Denzel Ward, kind of interesting pick in my opinion, but the number one guy I would say to go with, hopefully this ends up working out because I think I'm actually going to end up doing a set, is Barkley. Now, the reason for this is because I honestly feel like he's going to rush for at least, I want to say 1,200 yards. So with that being said, possibility of him winning the Offensive Rookie of the Year, as long as the Giants don't absolutely blow, and if they have Odell on the field, that's going to draw some attention away from Barkley, and of course they're going to pay more attention to Odell. You have to double cover him, so Barkley could definitely rush for over 1,000 yards, and if not, getting a Team of the Year card or an NFL Honors card for Rookie of the Year, at least expect at least a couple of Team of the Week cards. Without a doubt, in my opinion. 94 trucking, 97 juke, 95 speed in the beginning. At least you have a decent backup running back who has 84 catching, so of course he can catch a little bit as well. So Barkley, in my opinion, one of the better guys to go with. From 96, 97s, I would say Tremayne Edmonds, just because he's so tall and pretty fast. You can keep him basically all year long. Any basically cornerbacks, I guess you could take a risk on, like Jari Alexander if he gets one. Minka Fitzpatrick. There's also another free safety that I forgot. Oh, Derwin James. That's what I was saying. He's a strong safety. Derwin James, definitely an absolute stud. And I would, honestly, in my opinion, I'm definitely going to do Derwin James, Tremayne Edmonds, and probably Barkley. Those are the three that I'm going to go with. Hopefully I look back in this video in a year from now and I say those were great picks, because I'm hoping those were the best picks. Let me know down below. Of course, I don't know exactly who's going to get a Rookie Premier card, but you can expect that it's going to be the big name player. So maybe like a Darius from the Redskins, who just got drafted, the running back in the second round, he might get one. Derwin James, Tremayne Edmonds, of course, basically all the top picks will get one. You know, obviously Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Bradley Chubb, Denzel Ward, and Barkley. I would definitely suggest going with Barkley. So my top guy, I would say, would probably be Barkley in my opinion. But let me know down below who you guys plan on going with. This should be coming out very soon. So after this week's Weekend League, I'm going to be selling my team because I think they dropped this last year. So last year they actually dropped it around July 14th. So with that being said, this gives you quite a bit of time. Most likely going to be dropping it before the July 4th promo, but I figured I'd give you guys a nice little head start on this so you guys know exactly when it should be coming out. So either after the July 4th promo, maybe a little bit before. They have been kind of behind on promos this year, but you can definitely expect the Rookie Premier promo to come back, especially after how much of a success it was this year. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment, and let me know down below which Rookie Premier player will you be choosing. Obviously, we don't know who's going to get a set yet, but let me know down below who you guys would be choosing if they do get a set. And as always, I will see you guys next time.